Oh, hey, you know what? It might help if you turn on the damn microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I get to go back through this whole freaking thing again. I am so sorry. I did not realize. I thought I had it on. I must have bumped it, moving it back over to position it. So, I am sorry. I am so sorry. I did not realize I did not have the microphone on. Um, I will real quickly. Oh, that was the wrong button. I will real quickly go back through what I was saying, and then we will get on to the next part. Sorry. Wonderful nerves and trying to multitask. I'm trying to do too many things, and nerves are going like there's no tomorrow. First thing, sorry again. But the first thing I said today was welcome to the show for one. We're doing two things in today's stream. The first thing is we're going to cover the Leda challenge, and then after that, if you have any questions about this morning's video on affiliate marketing, I will be more than happy to answer anything that I can. And if I don't have the answer, I will do my best to find the answer for you. All right. Sorry again. Now that I done sat here for like 15 minutes just rambling on with the day's challenge and not having audio, I am going to do my best to just fly through what I just read. All right, today's challenge was to give what I perceive about myself and how I believe, or how I perceive myself. And then part two was, what do you perceive me as? I actually posted on Facebook yesterday on my wall and in the group that if you wanted, you could participate and give me a one word or list of what your perception of me was. I actually had to create my own list to go along with this, and we're actually going to dive into this more when the challenge keeps going on. So you are going to get a get to know me kind of scenario over the next few weeks that is way beyond probably what I had ever thought of doing here on the stream. All right, so I'm going to hurry up, and like I said, I am going to just fly through this as quick as I possibly can since I've already taken up a few minutes with no audio. I see myself as an introvert. I see myself as a fighter, caring, empathetic, passionate, determined, smart, loyal, and creative. Now, of course, I went quick through these because I've already done this a minute ago without the audio on, but hey, I will trim this video down later to be able to cut out that no audio part in the beginning. Again, I apologize for that. I did not mean for that to happen. Rookie mistake, even though I should not be a rookie at this point. Um, like I said, I do consider myself an introvert. I am kind of shy, but I do tend to warm up quickly. I consider myself a fighter because of being disabled in our community. We always have to be fighters because we have to deal with so much stress and anxiety and issues with people out in society because they don't understand us. And yeah, there's just a lot to it. I consider myself caring and empathetic because I do feel like I have an ability to listen to my friends and subscribers, viewers here who are visually impaired or disabled because I understand quite a bit about what it's like to be hated on because of a disability or the color of your skin or your opinion. As you heard yesterday, I have actually held myself back out of fear because of other people's opinions. And I am going to do my best not to allow that to happen. So be prepared. From now on, I am going to be doing my best to be as open and blunt as possible. I am not going to continue to kind of sit here and be low energy, sitting back, just giving you whatever anymore. You're going to hear my opinion, and if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, that's fine too. We can agree to disagree, and we can leave it at that. Everybody should be able to have the right to their own opinions, feelings on things, and I am a strong believer in that. I will occasionally butt heads with people on this perception of equality. If you're in the United States, I would like to remind you that we do have the First Amendment. This is the right to freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, and that means freedom of speech means you can say whatever the fuck you want to. Pardon the language, but that's what it is. Freedom of speech is the ability to say whatever the fuck you want. And nobody has the right to take your opinion from you. They do not have the right to tell you your opinion is wrong because they don't like it. That's their right. Just like it is your right not to like what I am saying at this particular moment. That is not a and that's another thing I would like to touch on just real quick. Your First Amendment right to free speech is not a government right. It is a right as a human being. No government has permission to dictate what you think or what you say. These laws and everything throughout the years are getting way the hell out of control. We need to return to the thought that we all are entitled to our own opinion, our own thoughts, our own way of life. Just want to get that out there so you understand where I'm coming from when I use some of the language that I use. As I said yesterday, I do my best to always be the hard ass. And that is because I've dealt with a lot of different things. And for me to be that hard ass is a lot easier to emphasize what I'm trying to get across. Sometimes it's not the best, but you know what I mean. I hope. It's not that I'm trying to be bashing anybody for anything, but I do want you to realize that we all have the right to our own opinion. If you don't like something I say, please, if you want to, let me know. If you don't feel like you want to let me know, then don't let me know. I would appreciate it that we could have an adult conversation and discussion on things, but if we can't be respectful towards each other, then don't worry about it. I'm just saying, I want to get that off my chest real quick, just so you have an understanding a little bit more of me and how I think. Um, Now that I got that list for me done, we're gonna hurry up and read through these real quick. I am going to actually look at the chat just to make sure I'm not missing anything. And it don't look like I am. Thank you, Divided by Sight. Um, you know, I'm not trying to be the spokesperson for everybody. I am, however, trying to be a spokesperson for those that have to deal with these things. And I want everybody to know that you're not alone. I've dealt with a lot of the same challenges you deal with on a daily basis, and I still deal with some of these challenges myself. If you watch the last 2 days, you will definitely see that I have a lot to accomplish over these next few weeks myself with gaining more confidence in things because of this challenge that I'm participating in. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you that is here because whether you realize it or not, you, and I am saying you right there, that is watching me, you have all helped me more than I will ever be able to express in these streams. You may not realize it, but you are making me open up and share things a little bit more than I was originally intending on. And I'm grateful because sometimes getting these things off our chest is a great thing to do. Really was afraid of doing a lot of these things, especially publicly like this, but I already feel so much better after yesterday breaking down on my stream. Not this stream here on YouTube, but on the Facebook stream. And if you are a viewer, subscriber here, if you would like to actually see me in the raw, because some of the challenge videos are slightly different. They're not 100% the same between the challenge group and here on YouTube. So if you would like to see the videos from me being in the challenge that are not here on YouTube, please comment and let me know, and I will definitely add them into our Hangout group so you could see how this is actually affecting me over the next few weeks. Part two, okay? Let's get on to part two for the perception from others. I am going to say first names. I am not going to give last names of anybody that has submitted an answer for me last night. So, if you're here, I would like to thank you again for giving me your input last night for this video. And if you're not watching, I still greatly appreciate everyone's answers and for helping me do this video. The first comment comes from David, and David wrote that he knows the feeling and has always remembered, always thought of veterans are always got each other's back, and mine is covered. I don't talk much, but I think of others and give Sema. Sema is tobacco, that is our native language. Um, David says, uh, Andy has given a part of his life for Turtle Island. And for those of you who don't know, Turtle Island is North, Central, and South America. We, as Native people, have the understanding of all of us being related. All tribes are from the ancestors are all interconnected between North, Central, and South America. We all have common ground, as in we are all family. Andrew is a tradition bearer, a keeper of the birch bark. You walk a good path. And for those that are probably asking, well, what is a tradition bearer? What is a keeper of birch bark? A tradition bearer, keeper of birch bark means I am somebody within my tribal community who has knowledge of our ancestral teachings that have been passed down for generation to generation and to generation. And it will be my responsibility to give some of these teachings here on this channel as well as my other channels and in the groups, but as well to pass this knowledge on to the next generation so it can continue to pass on for the next 7 generations as it was by my grandfathers. The next comment comes from one of my cousins, Leonard. And Leonard said that his first thoughts that immediately came to mind is I love older music and I'm an artist. That is his perception of me is I am a music lover and an artist. Thank you, Leonard. Greatly appreciate your input. Next one comes from a friend named Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. I hope you and the family down there in Indiana. It's been so long, I can't remember where the heck you moved to. But I hope your guys are doing good down there. And Nikki said that I am very loyal to my heritage. Yes, as you can tell, as I said from the last comment, I am very loyal to my heritage, my culture, my tribal members, tribal citizens of all nations. I am a self-proclaimed warrior of all the tribes, but I have also been accepted as the all nations warrior by many of our elders throughout the communities and across the country. I do actually carry the All Nations Eagle Staff, which is to represent every native across the country. Whether you're in North, Central, South America, I do not care. If you're an indigenous, you are represented by my Eagle Staff. One of my sisters actually posted twice, and her first comment was she was proud of me because she's seen my video yesterday of the Leda challenge that is in that private group, and she was proud of me because I opened up and shared from my heart and had a spiritual breakthrough publicly with everybody. And speaking from the heart is good medicine. My mom actually participated as well and gave me a nice little paragraph to read here. My mother said that I never give up on things that you want to learn or do, but you start too many things at a time and then never get a chance to go get back to the first thing to get it done that you started on. Sorry, but never finishing one project before you go to the next one, which is true. I will admit I have spread myself pretty thin. I like to do multiple things, and if I get bored with one thing, I will transition to something else until I feel comfortable enough or got the energy to go back to it. My aunt Betsy posted that she feels I am ambitious. The next one comes from one of my old high school principals and good friends. Thank you, Jamie. Greatly appreciated. Huge hugs back. I can't thank you enough for your support since I was in school and everything that you've done to encourage and help me since then. Jamie says that I am a fighter and a survivor. You are trusting and loyal, which sometimes gets you hurt, but I hope you never lose those as they are two very honorable traits and help make the awesome man that you are. Thank you, Jamie. Super big hugs and love. I appreciate your encouragement and compliments. One of my elders, adopted elders, one of my grandmothers, as I call her, has said that I am a grandson who loves his elders. Yes, I do. I love my elders. I've always been one to enjoy spending time with those that are older than me. When I was a kid, I spent more time around my family and adopted family members that were older than I did with the children that were my age. And because of that, I have never been one to really be around people my own age. I have always hung out with people that are older than me most of the time. I can't say that I don't hang out with anyone that is my age or younger, but those that are my age or younger are a lot less than those that are older than me. Um, I was always told when I was younger that I was very mature for being so young. And I think that came from me having to deal with these challenges that we deal with in the VIP and disabled community. We have to do a lot of things different than everybody else, and I think that's what's played into that. The next comment comes from Brother Barry, who is a good friend from the Canna stream that I was on a couple weeks ago. And he will be having a video interview up of me pretty soon as it's edited. And Barry says, I have only known you a very short time, but would have to say you are a huge support and friend. Giving and friendly first pops into my mind. Thank you, Barry. Greatly appreciate your input, brother. I can't thank you enough for participating in this feedback session for me, and I appreciate the compliments and support you have given me as well. My sister Michelle, that I mentioned a little bit ago, her second comment was that I am empathetic and I have a desire to learn. I'm always learning. I believe that we're learning no matter what, even once we're out of school. Every day is a day in school. We learn something, whether it's learning about ourselves, learning about something else, learning about someone else. At some point in the day, you always learn something new. May not be something that you realize right away, but 99.99% of the time, you will learn something new every day. And I consider myself a student every day. The next comment comes from another one of my cousins named Janice. And she says that I am talented in many areas and in art and music, and I am number one in the traditional music, and I like it. Thank you, Janice, for your input, and I appreciate your compliments and support. I have actually enjoyed making music just so I can entertain you as well, because I know you do enjoy my music. I do have a lot that is actually in the process of being reviewed by a feedback team, or well, a couple different feedback teams that I have now, and will soon be getting released to everybody as soon as I can get everything done with the feedback team to get the songs released to you. Now, that there brings us to the end of today's list of the challenges. And I hope that by sharing my thoughts that I'm helping you a little bit to see that I'm very much in the same boat as many of you. I still struggle with having self-confidence in myself. I have had self esteem issues for years. You're not alone. Doing these streams is actually helping me to be able to help you more, because I feel that by sharing here, that not only will you see a part of me that I've been kind of trying to hide for years, but I believe that by opening up this way, you will know that you're not alone. You have somebody that understands exactly some of the feelings that you're going through, some of the challenges you're going through, and somebody that you can call that knows that will be there to support you just like you're supporting me right now. Even though we may not physically know each other, you might only know me just from this stream. You might know me from Facebook. You, you might not know me at all. But if you need somebody to talk to because you're struggling with your disability, with your vision impairment, with the stress of your life just in general, you can hit me up. I'm always here. Anybody in this stream right now that is actually one of my personal friends will tell you I will drop everything I can to help somebody. Now, I won't necessarily be able to do this 100% of the time because of different situations, but 99% of the time, I will drop whatever I'm doing for somebody else. I've always been that way. It's been one of my personal traits ever since I was a kid. And it was one of the things that my grandfather's was always trying to instill into me was to be there for my family. And I consider many of you like my family. So, with that being said, if you have any questions on the first topic of how I perceive myself or how you might perceive me, please feel free to drop a comment or question, and I will be happy to answer it. And then we will start the second part of today's stream. Now that I done had to do the first part twice, sorry again about that. Um, but the second part of today's stream, as it says in the description, is we're gonna do a quick Q&A, so I can answer any questions you might have about this morning's video release on affiliate marketing. Now, I am not a pro. I will tell you that right now. I am new to affiliate marketing, but I have been spending the last 4.5 months of doing research and studying in courses to learn as much as I can to be able to help you accomplish some of these different ways to be able to get off of disability as well, because I know the feeling of tired of sponging off government. I'm not saying that you're sponging off government, but I know there's a lot of us in the community who feel like because we get disability that we're sponging off the government. And that's not the case. Whether you paid into it or not, that is not the case. I want to make it so that we can break the misconception that everyone who's visually impaired can't do anything. As you can tell, I'm legally blind and I'm sitting here right now pouring out my heart and soul in a live stream. Many people think that because we are visually impaired that we can't see anything at all and we can't do anything at all, and that is definitely not true. There is a slew of blind people or visually impaired, differently abled people who have many different talents that they can use to actually make an income. They don't have to rely on government to have an income. They've already been successful since they were little. A good example of this would be Molly Burke. Molly Burke has been successful blind girl, blind woman since she was little. She has been a public speaker since she was little. And if Molly Burke can have a career from the time she's like 10 until now, which is like 16 years, something like that, roughly, if she can do it with her impairment, we can all do it. Another good example of this misconception would be like our musicians. Stevie Wonder. He's blind. Ray Charles, he's blind. Ronnie Millsap, another great musician, he's blind. Everyone thinks that because we're blind that we can't do anything, and that's not true. And there are multiple ways for us as impaired individuals, whether it's visually impaired or hearing impaired, or whether you have a different type of a physical impairment or disability, or whatever it may be. There's just so many options for all of us to actually be able to create our own lives that we want and break away from the stereotypes and misunderstandings and misconceptions that everybody has towards us. Let's see, what's the chat say? Hello, Sean, and designed by CAD Pro. Hello, thank you for joining us. I hope that the stream will provide you with some value. Please feel free to ask any questions. I will be more than happy to answer them for you. If I don't know right offhand, I will tell you and I will do research to find the answer for you. I have a large community that I can associate with to get answers for you if I don't know it. Um, so do you have any questions about affiliate marketing? What it is, how to get started, anything like that? Please feel free to comment and I will answer it as best as possible. If you're here and not already a subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos and live streams from this channel. This month, I am participating in Leda, which is live every day in August, which is being hosted by the Live Streaming Pros channel. And because of a assumption on my part, I am actually doing this challenge twice. Once here on YouTube, so I can share it here with you, the viewers and subscribers, as well as in the private Facebook group specifically for the challenge. So I am actually doing the challenge 2 times in one day. I will do it here as well as in Facebook. Um, After I complete the mission task at the beginning of the stream, I will immediately go into another topic, which is going to vary day by day. I am actually working on a list, so we have a different topic each day. And today I wanted to touch on the affiliate marketing because of the video this morning. Oh, hello, Cassine. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cassine or Cassian. Thank you for joining us. It is greatly appreciated. Sorry, I looked down. I'm actually using my phone to read the chat because I don't want to be disrespectful and bouncing back and forth. I noticed that by doing that, sometimes that the audio quality is really crappy when I lean forward, and I want to give you the best quality that I can on these streams. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them into the chat, and I will be happy to answer them for you. Um, If you are new here, like I said, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can stay updated. I will be going live every day this month. This is not normal. This is a part of the challenge that I mentioned a minute ago. I do live streams, but this month is going to be a daily live stream to complete these challenges for Leda. Um, I'm not seeing any questions pop up just yet, so I will assume I will answer a couple that I'm sure are probably being thought of. And what is affiliate marketing? If you don't know what affiliate marketing is or haven't seen the video this morning for affiliate marketing is pretty much advertising or promoting a product or service that you believe in. For instance, affiliate marketing could be like right now, I'm using my phone. It's an Android. I'm always an Android user. I hate iPhone. I've never owned an iPhone, but I hate iPhone. I have known people that have used them forever and I don't like them. They have never been my style of easy. We'll put it that way. I don't like Apple. But for me to sit here and go, hey, I like Android. You should buy an Android. Click the link down in the description and you can go over to the Boost Mobile or Sprint store or wherever and you can get a discount or you can get this product for such and such a price. That is affiliate marketing. And what it is those people will click on your link and go to that site for that product or service or whatever it is that you might be advertising or promoting. And if they purchase that product or service, you get a commission. Each place, pardon, each place is different, of course. Each place has different stipulations on what it is required for you to be an affiliate. Each place has a different amount of percentage for your commission rate. Each place has a different payout schedule, everything. Every company that has an affiliate or partner program has different requirements and everything like that. So you do have to look a little bit into the terms of service and use in order to really have a good understanding of what you're going to get out of each affiliate. But for the most part, they all operate the same way. It's the same concept that you apply to them, get approved for your affiliate position, and then you will do a video like this here, whether you're on a live stream or whether you're doing a regular video, and you will promote that product at some point in your video. For instance, Nick Nimmin, Dean Nimmin, Roberto Blake, Dan Courier, all of those influencers, when you hear them state that, hey, this section of the video is sponsored by or is brought to you by, that's not necessarily just a sponsorship. Some of them guys do actually have affiliates with the sponsors as well. So not only do you have a sponsorship, but you can have an affiliate with the same company. Now, sponsorships is a completely different thing than affiliates. Sponsorships will actually be covered in another one of our videos here in the next couple weeks. And I actually look forward to talking to you about that as well, because there's some misunderstandings and misconceptions about sponsorships and brand deals and big channels and little channels and stuff like that. So that's another topic we'll get into later. But affiliate marketing is actually going to be one of the easiest ways for us as blind and visually impaired or differently abled to be able to make an income. Now, I do want to stress this one thing though. One thing. When you do affiliate marketing, you are going to have to report that income to Social Security. Now, that in itself, though it is easy for us to possibly make a little bit of money off that commission, providing people buy into whatever product or service it is, when you get that commission, you're going to have to report it. And unfortunately, that is one of the downfalls to us being on disability is reporting earned income. Why is this a downfall? Well, when you report an income to Social Security and you're on disability, they will actually take from you whatever amount of benefits you get for the month. Whatever you make from that commission, you're gonna lose from Social Security. Now, I don't know if it's the same in every state, but I know here in Michigan that they punish you and they punish you hardcore. I wasn't even working and I was getting a little bit of money from my tribe, and Social Security actually cut me off entirely down to $10. $10 a month. That was it. $10. I would have been lucky at that point in time to get a couple gallons of milk and a loaf of bread. So there are upsides and downsides to affiliate marketing. There are actually some ways around this. And if you want them kind of tips, you need to join me over on Facebook in the Hangout group. Go to Facebook, search Consult a Blind Guy Hangout group. I actually have the link on my wall to this channel as well. After the stream, I will add it into the description of this video. That way you can find it there as well. I forgot to do it before I went live this morning. If you want to go over there to Facebook, I can share a lot more in the sense of how to get around some of these restrictions. Because if I say it here, there's good possibility that I could get in trouble for some of the things that I mentioned, because they're not entirely the best way to do things, but it is the only way to get around some of these hassles. And it's a process, trust me. And it's not that I'm trying to hide these things or anything like that. It's not that I'm trying to tell you to break the law either. I'm trying to help you do these things so you can get your own thing going and not have to worry about losing anything. Because I know we in the disability community who are on this low income cannot afford to lose any of it. We're already low income. Why would we want to make a little bit for them to take it away? I totally understand you on that. I've been in that boat and I am trying to do the best I can to help you so you don't have to worry about losing anything. This way you can make a little bit of money on the side and start to create a source of income that will get you to a point to where you don't have to rely on disability. This is my ultimate goal. I don't want to make you feel like I'm pressuring you into getting off of disability. If your goal is to get off of disability or to make a few bucks, that is what this is for. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to tell you, hey, you're disabled, you're sponging off the government, get the hell off of disability. No, that's not what this is about. This is about you wanting off of disability. I hate being on disability. I honestly do. I hate it. I hate the restrictions. I hate being on low income. I hate having to be on a budget and having very little money to myself. It is one thing I know in our community that is a big time stressor. And anything I can do to help you get away from that, I will do it. So I hope that providing these informations that you will have a resource to find the freedom that you want, because I know that's the one thing we all ultimately want is our freedom and our independence to be ourselves and to do things on our own. Oh, I see comments coming in. Um, Hello, Leah. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Uh, Sorry, I'm trying not to ignore you guys. I'm just trying to be able to see the chat, and using my phone is a lot easier than trying to lean forward. And I want to be able to answer anything you might have for a question or anything like that. And I'm trying not to focus too much on the phone, but I am trying to keep an eye on the screen so I can see if you do comment, so I can grab the phone so I can read or answer. Thank you again, Leah, for joining us. Greatly appreciated. Um, I seen that you liked the page yesterday, so as soon as I figured out how, I actually got you added in there, and I appreciate you joining us in the Hangout group as well. I will actually be doing the official welcome on the group today after I get done with doing the live streaming. Um, there are many ways for us in the disabled community to do affiliate marketing. As I said in my video this morning and at the beginning of the stream, I am actually on my first affiliate. And if you have anxiety issues, stress, stuff like that, then that course that my buddy has might actually work for you. And at no extra cost to you is I make a little bit of money. At no cost to you do I get paid. If you purchase his course on anxiety relief, then I make a few bucks. But that's the only way I'll make any money is if somebody actually buys from my link. Now, if you click on it, you go to his website and you don't purchase, I make nothing. And it's not like I'm trying to push it down your throat either. If it's for you, cool. If it's not for you, that's totally all right. I am not heartbroken. I am not worried. It it's something there that if you want it, awesome. If you don't, I'm not going to be hurt neither. It's a way for us to promote things, and if the person wants it, they can get it, and it will be an easy source of income that you really don't have to do a whole lot for. It's one of them kind of set it and forget it kind of things. Depending on what platforms you work on, depends on the way that you can actually do affiliate marketing. For instance, here in these live streams, you could promote it like I just did and give it that little shout out of, hey, if you're interested in this, you can click on this link. People click on that link and they can go over to his website, see what everything's about, make a purchase if they want to. Now, if you're a blogger, for instance, if you're on Facebook and your main thing is sharing your story rather than um, doing videos, you're an author, for instance, because I know I've got a couple of you here who are authors like myself. We like to do different types of writing, whether it's business writing, fictional, non fictional, fantasy, non fantasy. We all have our own little niche, whichever way you prefer to say it. We all have our own little way that we can actually implement the affiliate marketing. You can do it in emails, you could do it in your blogs, you could do affiliate marketing in your videos, your live streams. um just passively mentioning it to somebody you know. Hey, you could go check out such and such a website here, and it might help you. They make that purchase, and then voila, you make that few bucks. Now, like I said, unfortunately, with us in our specific situation here in the US, in Social Security, it is 99.99% of the time going to be something that you have to report to them. Now, there are some instances, pardon, that you won't have to. And one of them instances might be that depending on what your affiliate is for, who it's for, depends on whether or not it will actually be something you have to claim. Because if, for instance, my affiliate is with one of my friends who's out of this country, he's not in the US, his business is in the UK. And between their taxes and our taxes, I would usually most likely get screwed because of having to report. But because of how it is, I actually don't have to worry about reporting it because I'm not making a lot of money. I'm not making money here in the United States. I'm not doing anything other than promoting his service or his course. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm promoting something that I'm actually doing myself. Just so you know, I will not, I will not market a product or a service that I do not believe in. Period. Just so you know. You do not have to worry about me going, hey, I got a perfect affiliate deal for you today. Why don't you come over here and buy this spotlight? Just for an example. Now, I would say that I would give shout outs for products like this. Why? Because I use this damn thing on a regular basis. However, this is an Amazon buy. And why would I not promote this? This right here is my third spotlight like this. Honestly. In 5 years, this is the third one of the exact same model number. And this is the second version of the same model number. One of my ex-girlfriends bought me a spotlight like this. It was different back here in the charging port. Worked perfect. After 3 years, it took a crap. Got tired of trying to use the little flashlights that aren't bright enough for my blind butt to be able to see, right? So I had to order another spotlight. And because I needed another spotlight, I wanted to have a redundancy and I wanted two of them. One for me, one for my mom. Okay? My mom is now dealing with visual impairment herself with having her brain surgery a couple years ago, and it's gotten worse. So now she's going to be relying more on stuff like I am. And I thought it would be wise get two of these, and it would take care of her needing a spotlight instead of borrowing mine when I needed it at the same time. And it would give me the ability to still have mine if I need it, right? Now, I would do an affiliate for Amazon on this product, but why won't I? Because the last time when I ordered this one here, I ordered those two. Well, this one works great. The other one that my mom had, it didn't even last 2 months. 2 months. And it took a crap. Won't even work. Period. Won't work. You plug the damn thing in and it just sits there and flashes a red light at you. You look at the owner's manual and it tells you, oh, well, it could be a fuse that's blown on it already. And you can take it apart and you can get in there and change the fuse. But guess what? No, you can't, because there's your housing. There's no access to a fuse. The only way you're going to repair this is to literally break the whole damn thing in half. You got to break the casing up here apart, break the casing down here apart, hope you don't break the light shade. See, and it don't even line up right when you go to twist it back together. Now, how in the hell can you support a product or a company on an affiliate if you don't trust the product? So I promise you will never, ever hear me promote something I do not use and do not believe in myself. Period. I promise you that. If I don't believe in it, if I don't think it's useful, if I don't think it's going to benefit you, I won't tell you about it. If anything, I'll tell you to avoid it. If you've ever seen my video about the 18 million candle watt power spotlight that I spent over $100 on, that's a consumer warning. Do not waste your money. Don't. I will tell you that right off the bat. Don't waste your money. I am a hardcore believer of reading product reviews, leaving product reviews, and telling people exactly what I think of those products. And that is one thing I will tell you about everything that I ever get an affiliate on if I get one. Like, for instance, my affiliate I have now, Martin Hewlett, is one of my personal friends, thanks to being on Pat Flynn's income stream for the past 3 months. Actually 4 months, because he's at 136 days, I think, straight now. He's actually Pat's the one I've been learning a great deal, a lot of this stuff from. He is the person I ask on a daily basis different questions on how to do affiliate marketing, how to do email lists, what's the best way to do things, because I'm trying to gain as much info as I can to be able to help you, because I know that we are all in similar situations and want to make a living without being reliant on the government. Do you promote websites like VPNs? I haven't done a VPN. I actually did just actually get McAfee antivirus not too long ago, and it has a built-in VPN. But other than that, I've only got the one affiliate at the moment, and that is for calming anxiety. I have not promoted a VPN before. I've only recently actually started using a VPN, so I appreciate that question. Um, if I knew a little bit more about the VPNs, I probably would get into it, but I really don't know a whole lot other than it being a virtual private network. Um, but I am actually starting to get over my time limit here because I have so much stuff to do today. If you have any more quick questions, please feel free to drop them into the chat real quick, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. I do have to get ready to actually go over to the Facebook to participate in the second stream of the challenge today for me, because I've got another appointment coming up here pretty soon. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to drop them in real quick. I would appreciate it, and I will get them answered as quick as possible for you. If you aren't already a subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you can stay updated. Now, just because you hit subscribe and hit the bell doesn't mean you will get absolutely every notification. It has been made aware lately that the algorithm actually does watch to see if you participate in the channel. So if you're here and in the chat watching, please note that if you subscribe and hit the bell icon, you will get a notification the next time I go live or post a video. But if you do not interact with the notifications that you receive from YouTube, they may actually stop sending you those notifications. So I hope to see you here in the future, and I appreciate everybody that has come to support me in the channel and on the Facebook group and in general in my life. I do greatly appreciate all of you. You are helping me out a lot lately, more than I could probably ever explain or express here on this channel. Um, I would like to thank you as well for those of you who are also subscribed to my other channel, Raven's Videos 1. If you did not see, I didn't do an unofficial kind of announcement on my Facebook that we crossed over 900 subscribers on my oldest channel, and we're still going. I will be doing an official announcement on the channel to be allowing everybody the opportunity to give a quick input on what they would like to see me do for the next giveaway. Whether it's one of my handmade woodworkings, whether it's one of my paintings, one of my CDs, or a gift card, or something like that. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway here for this channel as well here in the near future. Um, I have not decided whether it's going to be at the 75 mark, or maybe I'll do it at the 100 subscriber mark, or maybe I won't even wait until I get to a milestone. Maybe I'll do it before then. I would definitely love your opinion on this idea. What do you think would be beneficial? What would you like to see for a giveaway? But seeing as how I am not noticing any more questions come in, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all again for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you here same time tomorrow for day 4 of the Leda challenge. I don't know what my task is going to be until later on tonight. So it's going to be another interesting beginning for tomorrow's stream. Again, I apologize for the audio issue at the beginning of the stream today. I will actually be cutting that small little section out so that the replay does not have the no audio section in it anymore. I am sorry about that again. I will make sure tomorrow that I have everything turned on and prepared to make tomorrow's stream better. So I do thank you all. I hope you have a great evening, and I look forward to seeing you over on the Facebook group. If you have not already joined us, please check the description in a little bit. I will have the link in there. If you don't want to wait until I get that in there, you can actually go to the channel homepage, and the link is in the top right hand corner of the header with all the other links to like my merch over on Teespring, the Facebook page, both Facebook groups and stuff like that are all up there. um I actually will be updating some of that stuff here over the next few days as well. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a great night.